Hello and welcome to our latest edition of our Rogue Expedition Quick and Dirty videos. We make these videos to prepare you for all of our location trips, and this month we're featuring our Alpe Adria trips in Slovenia and Croatia.
We know big city life, that's why we built Alpe Adria. Your window into a place and time, into life as it once was, simple, communal, cheerful, deep and connected. With the earth, the sky, the mountains and the waters. And with each other. We look forward to welcoming you on our next Alpe Adria tour.
Our Alpe Adria trip takes you away from the swarms of tourists, so frequently found in European destinations, and into a quiet, gorgeous, nature-centric region that makes its mark by staying happily under the radar. We cover it all, the incredible natural beauty that exists among the devastating history of the Julian Alps. The rolling vineyards, ancient wine cellars, and hyper-local cuisine of wine country. The pedestrian-friendly capital of Ljubljana, that will be your new best-kept secret. And also down to a Croatian island that is home to more sheep than people for an epic long run. An Adriatic cruise and a couple of nights spent at the most magical farmhouse. While the diversity in terrain and scenery is vast, there are some things that stay the same all week long. Incredible trails, local hosts, free-flowing wine, and some of the most memorable meals of your life.
While most of the runs involve trails, we've got something for everyone, regardless of how you classify yourself. Throughout the week, we run on forested trails, meadow paths, dirt roads, and rocky tracks, and we even sneak in a road run through the vineyards. The big run of the week is a 19-mile, 30-kilometer run along the length of a Croatian island and is a mix of single track, dirt road, and pavement. All of the routes have aid stations and bailout points every few miles so that we can truly adjust every run to suit any ability level. And if you only pack one pair of shoes, we recommend trail shoes.
We often say that this is more of a food tour than a running tour, and we're only half joking. Slovenia is surrounded by a diverse set of neighbors, including Italy, Austria, Hungary, and Croatia, and the cuisine reflects this cultural crossroads, pulling the best from these places and putting its own hyperlocal spin on it. You're going to have handmade pasta, meats and cheeses cured in 500-year-old wine cellars, hearty stews, goulash, homemade bread, sauerkraut, and piles of fresh fruit straight off the trees outside. Major highlights for me include a 7-course set menu at a restored farmhouse in Slovenian wine country, followed by a visit to the infamous grappa cellar. All of the meals cooked by our host Agi at the homestay on their Croatian island, and my personal favorite dish from the mountain region, frika. It's basically a savory pie made of potatoes, fresh herbs, and mounds of local cheese. Every single meal on this trip is an experience, and we suggest that you show up hungry.
We run our trips in both spring and fall for a variety of reasons, one being the weather. On average, this gives us perfect running conditions, not too hot and not too cold. Typical temperatures have highs around 60 to 70 Fahrenheit, which is 16 to 21 Celsius, and lows around 45 Fahrenheit, which is 8 Celsius. You can expect it to be a bit colder in the Alps and hotter in Croatia by the sea. While cold, rainy weather is always possible in the mountains, more often than not, spring and fall seasons in Slovenia and Croatia are sunny and pleasant. Follow the packing list and you'll be all set.
The places we stay and the people who run them are a major part of what makes this trip so unique. We spend 2 nights in each location. The first stop is a collection of traditional mountain cottages tucked in the most incredible valley right in the foot of the Julian Alps. There are some serious Sound of Music vibes here. Next is a restored farmhouse nestled among the vineyards where we stay in surprisingly modern boutique rooms below the garden and enjoy one of the top dining experiences in the country upstairs in the dining room. The third stop is at a sprawling farm full of blossoming fruit trees, aromatic sagebrush, and curious sheep on the island of Kres, where our hosts Augie and Robbie treat us to some of the best meals of the week in what can only be described as a truly magical homestay experience. Finally, we cap off the trip at a historical boutique hotel in the center of Ljubljana, the pedestrian-friendly capital of Slovenia that you've probably never thought about before, but which is probably going to become one of your favorite cities ever.